this going. It's all put in. So we'd like to have birds in this aviary above. I'm currently working with some people who are a little bit more knowledgeable in birds about, and they think this wouldn't work for birds. I'm trying to figure out exactly why. But we'll see. We may not actually get birds in here, but we fight for our birds. I'm kidding, mostly. Yeah, I'm really liking how this is looking. Now, someone did suggest maybe we try mud panels. So let's see how that looks. Let's grab the right color. Though I don't think it's very much off. Shoot, I just realized I don't have my webcam up. That's a boo-boo on my part. Okay, let me see if... Okay. Still get that measuring stick. Let's see. Do I like it the color that it is? I don't think so. Let's see. Wow. It's been split down the middle. It's actually under share. Let's try this. All right. Just a few more things, just Alright, let's just add these. Alright, there we go. Now that I've kind of tried to figure out what path we're going to use, let's get back into this. So birds could be up there, I think. Even though people say... Yeah, I think we got the okay. Sorry guys, checking in with some experts. I really love this area, and I feel like it would look so much better with birds in it. Okay. Alright, so bird experts say skylight needs to be bigger. Needs to basically be the whole thing. This is why we put ourselves in the know. This one's got a trading. Let me see what the ZSU server's saying about... Alright, people are saying they like the sand floor much better. Make sure. So I think we're going to need to just replace all this. Skylight. Which isn't a big deal. If I select this, how much? Alright, let's get this sunroof in. Best way to get banned. Yes. And I do want this to... I do need it for scale comparison. Let's see. See. Let's get this all into position. Separate the skylight. Hmm. I don't really want to do this, but angle snap of 15 degrees. I guess that makes the most amount of sense there. I mean, we'll have a bit of a roof over there, so that's not too big of an issue. Hmm. Oh, angles. How I hate you. I guess we could just grab this and... Hey, Egg Sandwich, how's it going? We're working on a monstrosity. Oh, I'm good, just working on mesh, which is my... not mesh, glass. Practically working on mesh. I don't know what I'm doing, in case you couldn't tell. Okay, let's try something else. We could, of course, adjust the pitch on the roof. Oh yeah, you play controller? Now, there's an easy way to do this. Ish. I feel like we've talked about this, maybe. Okay, so basically this is a creek walk-through aviary. So it's going to have species of the biodiversity of Alabama, because Alabama is for freshwater fish, it's the #1 biodiverse state. So we have most North American turtle species, and basically it's because um, glaciers came down all the way to about central Alabama, and so any animals that were normally up north were down south during the Ice Age, and so we've got a lot of different animals. What's that? Brown bullhead. Red-eye bass. Alabama state fish, which is the largemouth bass. But basically we have a small tank, we have a tank here for small schooling fish, of which the only one we have right now is the rainbow shiner. This will also have some mad tom catfish maybe. Then we've got this is a riffle tank, and a riffle is just a fast flowing stream. So we've got that here, with some fantail and rainbow darters. And then this will be our slow but somewhat turbulent area. Oh, and we'll also have a map turtle in here is the plan. This will have killifish, I think maybe some pygmy sunfish. And then above we'll have like American goldfinch, eastern phoebe. I'm not exactly sure what else, but we're I think painted buntings, maybe some barn swallows. Yeah, I like these. These I just took pictures from Wikipedia, put it through Copilot AI, and put the watercolor filter on it. I then just did the rest in Canva, and then this was Vector P, where I take the animals' range maps and just pretty tediously drew them. But I like them. I think I could use more contrast in these. I put like a sepia filter over it to make it look somewhat rustic, but I think I might do something different. Let's see. There we go. That at least works. I forgot. That's not really what I was trying to do. What I was trying to do was... Oops. Let's try. Let's see. We'll just have that hanging through there. It's not that big of a deal. Hey, how's it going, Monkey's Tavern? We are in Painland. Believe it or not. Good. Well, it seems like you've got snow in your area, so that's nice. And it'd be us. I've heard it's hot. But I could be wrong. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It does snow here every once in a while. I'm gonna do like this. It snows about once a year. So, we do get snow. It's just... I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I guess if you went to Tasmania, you could see it. That's probably the closest place you could get snow, right? I know it gets cold there. So, I mean, I guess that's probably not... Well, Australia is a giant country, so... But it still wouldn't be unachievable for you. Like, I've been to Alaska, so... I mean, easy? No. It's not a fast trip, I'd imagine. I don't know what region of Australia you live in. Yeah. Wait. Trying to remember what Queensland is. Northern Australia, right? So, we're working on a stream habitat. And I think this actually might be better than the um, habitat that we built for the cougar, because I feel like this is the most realistically looking habitat I've ever built. But we've got for the kiddos, you could pop. Oh shoot, where'd that come from? Yeah, I really like the mountain lion habitat, but this looks more realistic to me as just like a zoo habitat standpoint. So you could pop in here and see the crayfish. So yeah, you would. I thought you could. Oh, I never actually. Yeah, I will. I thought you could. Wait, what? Is my walkthrough? I thought you could shift. You've got to do something with that, buddy. I thought you could crouch. Um, like, okay, well, you would be able to. None of my controls are working at that, huh? Well, we've got the Cajun least dwarf crawfish and the least dwarf crawfish or crayfish, depending on where you're from. Oh, it's going real laggy. Okay, we're just going to relook it. There will be a muskrat in here and maybe an American pickerel. I want to make sure that they would not eat the muskrat, because that's a possibility. I think they will. I will have a speculation video out on Sunday. This will have some schooling fish. Right. The lion's got to be reworked. So right now it's got rainbow shiners. And then this is the stream habitat. Or riffle, as they're called. So we've got fan-tailed and rainbow darters, and we will have black-knobbed map turtles. Thank you. Thank you. That name sounds familiar. I'm robustus. Wait, hold on. Is your name... Are you... Are you the same Robustus that does all the workshop blueprints in Planet Zoo? Or am I tripping? But this is going to have least killifish and pygmy sunfish. And then above, we will have Eastern Phoebe, um, American goldfinch, and painted buntings. And maybe some other species, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, definitely we'll be adding those. Yeah, we will have... I think we have over... Where'd they go? Yeah, we have the goldfinch. We could probably make others. Oh, we're gonna have swamp sparrows, which this guy... This is the house sparrow, but... Song sparrow. Dark-eyed chunku. It's nice that they named these. That's great. Yeah, these are rose-breasted grosbeaks. I knew that. Whoever named that was a real champion of the people. Okay, everyone's saying that this floor is better than the other floor in the Bro Nation chat. This is the other floor. But one person said a more earthy orange color, maybe. Do kind of like that. The sand color. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see how that looks later. Let's get to work on this. Actually finishing this. Hmm. I mean, probably don't need... Huh. I've never really played Halo much. I had a friend who was big into it, so I played it a little bit at his apartment. But it was never really my thing. I don't really know what the first game I ever played was. Hmm. Tack was a big one. I think Tack 2 Staff of Dreams was one of the ones that... Hey, thanks for the raid. Oh, thanks. Hey, welcome to the stream. Looks like we play some pretty similar games. I haven't played Mountain Blade in a little bit, but it's going good. Oh, we know each other? I'm trying to remember. It must have been a while ago then. Sorry. For Mountain Blade? Is there a new DLC? Or are you talking about something else that I'm... Oh, through whining. Okay, cool. I figured probably. Yeah, what new DLC? Do you mean through Mountain Blade? Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds very cool. Oh gosh. Don't. Oh, don't tempt me. I think I'm... Cool. To be fair, every single time I've played for a while, it's always been pretty heavy on horse, which doesn't really suit naval combat. But maybe now I will, maybe now I can, make... It's going good. We are working on what may be my favorite habitat that I've built so far. Give a short tour of it in just a second. Just want to get the skylight blocked in. I think I'm going to have that as implied glass. See, the one problem with that is I want to make sure that birds don't fly into it. But yeah, real quick. This is our whole aquarium building. So we have, like, in here we have long-nosed gar and bowfin. I need to get an alligator gar in here as well, actually. I think I have the mod for them. I don't. Huh. Well, there's alligator gar supposed to be in here, along with some sturgeon. But, ooh. I have to do something there. Probably needs that kind of rock wall there as well. So, not too big of a deal. But this is our stream habitat, where we do shallow pools and stuff like that. So we've got Cajun dwarf crayfish and least dwarf crayfish in here. Then we will have muskrat in here, along with American pickerel. Some rainbow shiner and other small schooling fish in here. This is the shallow stream bed, which has fantail darters and rainbow darters. And this will have least killifish, some minnows, and pygmy sunfish. And then above we'll have American goldfinch, eastern phoebe, painted buntings, barn swallows, perhaps. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I need to get in contact with the Winnie again, because we haven't done a collab in a bit. Hmm. Well, that's nice, son. A Monkey's Tavern. I mean, it's okay. My experience with Halo is very much hanging out in an apartment in college. I know a lot of people are. A lot of people are. That's about the only video game my wife ever played before she figured out she really had motion sickness and can't play video games. But her brothers really liked Halo. Let's see, maybe we can... Mm. Let's see, can we just align this to surface? Yeah, games are finicky. Games are finicky. Ah, management shift. That'll do it. Okay. Well, Planet Zoo 2 is coming out, so we've got a lot to theorize. My speculation video is going to be a little bit different than normal, I think. It's going to be a lot of... It's going to be breaking down, instead of like how they can implement things, it's more going to be breaking down no dates yet, just that it's going to be next year. What the heck is happening? Oh, okay, never mind. We're fine. Just that it's coming out next year. Imagine it will be November, as that's when Planet Zoo 1 came out, but you never know. Could be very different. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm not really expect. I think I have two things in my pretty much confirmed category for what's going to be in Planet Zoo 2. I'll give you a sneak peek to the video. The confirmed things, I say, are brushes for terrain, like foliage brushes. I think that's pretty much confirmed. Fact is, it's in every single one of their games right now, so. If it were not in it, it would be surprising. Same with scaling. That's a bold goal. I'm just trying to finish this one. Because historically, I move pretty slowly. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because I think the brushes work really well for brushes work really well for like filling in areas, but I don't like them for habitats most of the time. Yeah, either that or like for example, say I wanted to fill in um, this area with foliage because I don't know that I'm going to have any habitats here. I might have one here. This might in fact be our male enclosure for white-tailed deer. I'm not sure. No, I was going to put that there. Yeah, no, that's this right here would be a great place to use it. Ugh, I don't want to look at it. Be free, get out of your crate. Go, scram, skedaddle. Stupid animals. All right, Monkey's Tavern, you're at 20k crickets. You can do pretty much, you can redeem that for pretty much anything. What do I really have to do in this habitat? Let me see how. Okay, pretty much everyone in Bro Nation is saying the sand thing looks. Uh, you could. Wow. That's fun. You'd spend a bunch of them to hydrate me with Dr. Pepper. No, they are definitely one of the most tricky things to do. Yep. And oh, that's right. All right. First off, let's put some foliage in here. Yep. It's funny. My dad did say that he feels like I just wanted to be an architect like him. And I'm like, no, I like animals. Is that my way home? It is, and I'm in the wrong spot. I forgot. I will be right back, guys, though. I think we might have a leopard frog in here. We might do that. But yeah, I'll be right back. We'll put you in a pretty place to look. That's good. All right, we are back. Um, I was right. That I Am Robustus is the same Robustus who makes Planet Zoo. I do need to do that. I've talked with a few people about doing it. Probably some of the people who makes the most sense for me to do it with, and most sense for them to do it with me would be Gene Tide, because we have pretty similar subscription counts. She's a little bit bigger than me, which is great for her. She just passed out 500 subscribers. Brioche would be another person I'd love to work with. She's new, but she does really good builds. Of course, Blob or Sparrow, because they're both super good friends of the channel. Would be great to do some collabs with them. And Stone Soul would be another great one to do. Because he's really good at theming. And I can do the more detailed parts. So we could actually do it where he does the sort of like the base of it, of like the buildings, and then I can come in and go with like a fine-toothed comb, if that makes sense. All of those are some pretty amazing creators that I'd like to work with. But yeah, that I Am Robustus, if you're still in the chat, your blueprints are pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm using some of them. One. No, shoot, what happened? Hydrate. Okay. Yeah. I'm Robustus, I forgot. You're the guy who was in the chat who said the terrariums looked great is the same guy who built these. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. He also does some great custom foliage. So beyond happy about that. Let's get a poll going. Let's get a poll going. Start a poll. What should we work on? Finish stream habitat. Raptor aviaries. Add option. Stream habitat raptor aviaries. Reptile house. Finish safari shiver. So yeah, let's make a poll on Twitch as well. We will end the stream in like an hour. I do need to get some sleep before Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I think my wife needs me to get some stuff for Christmas decorations, maybe. But we did start the stream a little early, so a little bit of an earlier end date is appropriate as well. But we are able to get a good bit of work done while they're really. Oh my gosh, the Bro Nation community is quite divided about whether we should keep the red floor or the sand floor. And it's like people who go one way or the other. Whew. Like, Wyatt's going one way, Callum's going the other. Like, we've got titans. And that I really respect both of them. Uh, saying to go a different way. So I need a lot of people to vote to work on something else besides the safari, or Monkey's Tavern's going to get what he wants, and I'm going to have to be placing down grass pieces for the next hour. It's all stuff that needs to be done, but it's not stuff that I want to be done. Oh. To be fair, we're pretty much finished with most of this habitat already. It's doesn't require much. That's what I'm gonna do at this point. So yeah, looks like that is the way that people are going. Of course, we could just work on the building part of it, or work on the genet habitat that's gonna go like right here. But no, we probably should. Yeah. If I had more time to do stuff instead of recording videos and stuff in the morning, this is like a great thing to do while like listening to a podcast. should end the poll on YouTube. Okay, that's not so bad. Still have to do the foliage around there. Okay, we're gonna use a different technique here. Oh, buddy. This is fun, right? I guess I could... Let's go, yay, we're getting somewhere. I'm not crying, you're crying. Only a few pieces of buffalo grass, you know? Guess we're gonna have to actually do the hilly areas manually. Yeah, we got this. We got this. It's almost finished. You know, every time I'm like, you know what? Maybe we have, we don't need to add any more species to this habitat. I look back and remember, oh wait, we've got all this space. We could probably use an extra shelter over here, honestly. Maybe we'll have this as a walkthrough. Where the animals come through here. Maybe just a shade structure, a very large shade structure. But it's a little bit more trampled down over here. Shade. Oh, that's not big enough. What kind of shade structure do we want here? You know how to do this. I can do this. Oops. Probably just easier to pass this along like so. I know it's tall, but there will be giraffes in here, so. Let's grab the right wood color, which is, where's the nearest? There we go. Alright, let's grab this. There we go. I mean, it's going to be a pretty simple structure. This is pretty nice looking, I think. Is there I supposed to be able to connect to these? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so now and if that was FlexiColor. That was FlexiColor. That one doesn't matter as much. Alright, we got another half hour, so I feel like we did pretty good at covering this. Now the question is, where do we want to put it? I think something like that will look good. do think we want a break from that. So let me run a quick poll in both the YouTube and Twitch. All right, let's make our other poll, and it will not have finished Safari on it, because we need a break from that. Definitely need a break from that. That's the habitat that never stops giving. All right, vote in the polls. While y'all work on that, I will finish a little bit of this. Just by adding some different colors in here. Yeah, that's fun. Lots of stuff along here. Nothing in that one. Alright, we gotta vote for the raptor aviaries, which is cool. I do like that idea. We've got a red-tailed hawk and a great horned owl we need to get aviaries for. Pretty much guarantee you that these would be destroyed. Oh, these outdated signs. Oh, poor outdated signs. See, we still got 1 vote for the raptor aviary, 1 vote on YouTube for the finished stream habitat. While we wait for the poll to end, I will work on the stream habitat because I don't think there's much else we need to do on it, honestly. What else do we need in here? Well, I'm going to move this down because Wyatt said you need the red. Hey, thanks for the follow, Abby. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, there's only a few more things that we need in here. And the main one is a fun one. I suppose. Oh, I love it. You can do all kinds of crazy things. So I'm playing the game modded, but in this habitat, I'm trying to think. Most of this habitat is nothing is required modded. I don't think anything in here would require mods. Maybe getting the water so close to the path, but it is a very good game. Can be a little tedious, but it's a very good game. We're adding some moss decals to look like bird poop currently. I would say probably no, but I guess a big question I'd want to know is, have you ever done any like computer software, or, like computer graphics stuff at all? Because like if you've done anything with like Blender, it is remarkably intuitive. I don't think it's necessarily super difficult without that knowledge, but it is a little bit more tricky. And you don't have to build like this. Yeah, you probably you could learn how to play it, but like if you've got experience with like Blender or AutoCAD, it might be a little bit helpful because you could understand moving things around with your with the gizmos, because that's something you do in those programs. I'm just confirming. Is this better? That looks too fake. think I still like the red the most. I think. Let me make sure that Raptor aviaries did win, so we'll get to work on that. We don't have much longer to do that. I think I'm gonna stick with the red. So let's try and build an aviary real quick. That's going to go over here. Let's see. Let's see. But there are some really good tutorials on how to build in Planet Zoo. So I would highly recommend Adam Up on YouTube. He's got some great tutorials, especially for beginners. Hmm. Let's see. I feel like if we grab enough of this. Well, first, let's grab this. Shoot. Let's not grab that building. Let's see. But yeah, if you're still here, Abby, um, it's a tough learning curve, but once you get it, the game's pretty simple. Hmm. All right. Now this is a modded piece. But I feel like it works with this mesh, with this aviary style. Better than the other mesh. Actually, you know what? I don't think that great horned owls and red-tailed hawks would really enjoy looking at each other. Just a feeling. That two very aggressive birds don't really make sense for being there. Let's see. There we go. Hmm. I just grab this. Let's just grab some colors real quick. And about to end stream. Just want to see if I can grab all this. I'm not going to be able to beat the allegations that I like building mesh. Just take a few screenshots of that. And then a few screenshots of the one in here. Alright, and that's gonna be it for me. Let's see if we can raid into anyone. Raid channel. Anybody we know streaming right now? Oh, Stone Soul is. We'll raid into him. Oh, it's fake? He's not actually online? Did he just end? Stream has been up for 3 days, 22 hours. Oh. Might need to let him know. It looks like he's... Am I the only... Wow, I am one of 3 Planet Zoo streamers right now. It's crazy. Let's raid y'all into a Planet Zoo stream. Or not. One's Spanish and the other one says their thing is... Okay, we'll go into Plunko. We'll go into Plunko.